Hello, Melissa. Thank you so much for your critique on the resiliency skills for children and adolescents. I found this test to be very fascinating because I'm also interested in the resiliency of children. There's been so many children who have been traumatized, and I always wonder what makes a child resilient. So when I pulled up an article by Satrin et al. 2019. It was very interesting to see how they used this test to see if children could self-regulate. One of the things that they did, from what I was understanding, is they tested their heart rate to see if they could self-regulate when their heart rate was either moderate or if it had increased. And so they discovered that resiliency is related to self-regulation. So a child who can self-regulate their emotions is more likely to have resiliency. However, they found that with the heart rate, it really did not make any difference. Another thing that I noticed about the test that you picked is that it's a level B, which I think is great because that means you and I, once we become licensed counselors, we're able to administer it in our practice. And so it's usable for what we are doing. One of the other things that I thought was great is that it's a third grade reading level, as you pointed out. And as they take this self-reported test, I'm also wondering if it can be across cultures. So is it translated into Spanish or Creole or some other language where the child can understand what they are taking, if that is their first language. So good job on your presentation, and yeah, I think that this is something very practical for our practice later on. Thank you. Have a good evening.